highest release point that you can have is beneficial for a lot of reasons. One, it limits the ability of your defender to block your shot. The highest release point also gives you an opportunity to be more consistent with the proper angle, in my opinion, the 45-degree angle that you need, or the optimal, I guess, angle to make jump shots. And traditionally, that's what everybody says. Now, again, every player's shot is different as far as if it's flat. I shoot extremely high. I probably shoot with too much arc, and that affects me. But traditionally, what I found is players that have that good degree, 45-degree angle or higher, obviously have more of a chance to make their shot. And the way they can get to, that perfect angle is by having a higher release point. One of the main focuses around having a higher release point, again, is it gives you a lot of different options with your shot. So if I have a high release point, again, it's harder for me to get blocked. It's also a lot easier for me to sell the fake. If I shoot the basketball right here and I only move it here, well, that's not the greatest pump fake, and that's probably organic to my action into my shot, right? Because a lot of coaches are like, butt down, ball up, and all that type of stuff, which is great. But if I don't shoot the basketball that way organically, I'm not really going to sell the fake that way. So, KG and some of these guys that, maybe arguably their shot is a little bit too high and it's behind their head, they also have some of the best pump fakes. Nikola Jokic, Joker, he's the same way. We're kind of weird looking shot. It's above his head, but he sells the fake really, really well, right? Because he has that high release point. So there are benefits, obviously, to having that high release point. Like I mentioned, the shot fake is very difficult to guard, especially, if you're a shorter player, it's very helpful. And then also, too, sometimes getting that basketball up top, it allows you the ability to get into your floaters a lot easier, too. There's so many different reasons why having a higher shot or release point is better. But then again, every player is different. Players that have longer arms, like the centers or the power forwards, the KGs, the Kawhi Leonards, the Kevin Durants. If you notice, a lot of those guys, their shots are very, very high release point above their head. Why? To prior questions, their arms are longer, their hands are bigger, their shoulders are a little bit broader. Now you look at a guy like Steph Curry and, even Klay Thompson, who is 6'7", but he doesn't really have extremely long arms for his size. He's proportional. JJ Redick, very proportional. Those guys' shot release is a little bit lower, right? A little bit more traditional. Still very good trajectory. Obviously, they're great shots, but it isn't as high as some of those big guys that also can shoot the basketball as well. So, again, your body type is going to be dependent on that, but I would lean towards, no matter what, trying to have a little bit higher release point on your jump shot.